Hey guys, welcome back. So as y'all already know that it's fall and we're now going into Halloween. So this week I'm going to be talking about trending Halloween designs. And today I'm going to be taking y'all behind the screen, not the scene, the screen. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to create your own original version of these best-selling designs that I've been seeing all over Etsy, and we're going to be using Canva. And you guys know I like to make my tutorials very, very simple so every and anyone can do it. And guess what? You could say goodbye to buying pre-made PNGs, and you could get that cute, spooky aesthetic all on your own. So let's jump right in it. Okay, so first things first, let's go over and take a look at what's hot on Etsy right now. And these designs from what I can see and what y'all about to see is they've been blowing up. I call them the checkered board ghost designs, something of that nature. And basically it's a checkerboard with a floral background tucked all around the edges, and sometimes the checkerboard fades out on one side and sometimes there's circular frames, but the overall vibe is spooky, floral, and super cozy for fall. And trust me, shoppers love it. Okay, so now let's recreate our own version. So the first thing you're going to do once you hop into Canva is you're going to make sure that you're creating your design on the correct size canvas. So for me, I use 11 by 8.5. I like to create my design horizontally. Depending on what you're creating it on, you can use 4,500 by 5,000 pixels, or you could use the same as I do. And this is the starting point. Okay, so next we're going to search distress checkerboard under elements. I want something that fades out a little and has a transparent background. So that's what you're going to be looking for when you're doing your search. Okay, so here is a good one. And I'm going to flip it sideways, and then I'm going to size it up and drop it to the right. Okay, so the next step here is to find the color that you want. I don't know if I want like a soft autumn orange or if I want it to be more on the brown side. So all I'm going to do is just play with a few little colors, and then I'm going to see what it is, and then we move on to the next step. Okay, so I think this is the one that I might want. I'm probably going to switch it up later on. But for now, let's move on. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to search distress ghost. Okay, so because the ghost is the star of the show, what you want to do is make sure that you're picking one with a little character. And just remember that Canva has tons of options, and I am using the pro version. But don't forget to keep in mind that there's plenty of free versions that you can also use as well. Okay, so I didn't really like the colors, so before we proceed, I just went ahead and changed it to a brown. Okay, so upon re-entering back into the elements and typing in the distress ghost, I came up on this element right here, and I absolutely love it. I don't see any of the photos we're looking at with, and that's quite okay because we're supposed to be recreating and making it our own. We don't really want to copy off of anybody's anyways. So once I do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in and I'm going to type in distress flowers. Honestly, I was going to go for some fall florals, but then I saw this and I thought it gave kind of like a Halloween type of vibe. Like, I don't know, it was kind of giving like spooky funeral, you know what I mean? So I opt to go with this. So I'm going to add this and I'm going to find more like it. But again, go with whatever it is that, you know, resonates with you. Okay, so once you've decided the type of flowers that you want to add to this, you're going to start by layering each different flowers around the ghost. I'm going to be using a mixture of outlines and filled in illustrations because I find that's what works best. And if you need to, you can always recolor them, you know, to the orange and the yellows or whatever it is that you're using for your checkered pattern. And then you could just blend it in to, you know, to fit. Okay, so again, I decided to change the checkered again. So I did speed up the color exchange, but right here you can see the code. So if you want, you could just pause and screenshot, and then you could get the code for this particular color in case you want to use the same one. So once your design is complete, you're satisfied, all you can do is go over to share. You're going to click PNG, and then you're going to go to transparent, click on that, and make sure you're clicking on the correct page and just hit download, and that's it. Your design is ready for sublimation if you want to do a DTF, whatever it is. But before you guys go, there is another thing that I decided to show you guys. So a lot of Etsy's bestsellers have that distressed grungy texture, and we can find all of this in Canva. So all you have to do is go back into Element, and I typed in grunge distressed background. So I tried out a few grunge effects, and you guys are gonna see that. I'm just gonna let it play so you guys can see the variety. There's a whole lot more, of course, but you'd have to take your time on your time and go ahead and, you know, view them and try them out and see which one best fits you. Honestly, I think the grunge overlay is so perfect for Halloween. I mean, do you guys agree or no? Okay, and if you go for this effects, once you're done, you could just use the color palette to just switch up. If you want like a softer gray, or you know what I mean, you want it to be dark but not so dark, just choose your color and go with that. And then you can always just click it once more and just adjust the transparency. So again, it could be brighter or darker, a little bit more blended, etc., whatever it is that you're looking for. And that's about it. Our floral checkered board ghost design is ready for t-shirts, sweaters, mugs. I've even recreated one into a little poster to send out to my customers. So whatever you want to print it on, the key is don't copy exactly what's on Etsy. Use it as inspiration, remix it in your style, and you'll stand out in the marketplace. And tell me in the comments, do y'all love this aesthetic as much as I do? And if you want more fall design inspo, let me know in the comment section and I got you. And don't forget to check out this next video. Later.